所谓。
虫害防治向来是棉花生产中的一个关键性的难题。河北省农机部门在棉区推广了一种新型的棉花植保机械，一台机器一天能喷200多亩，与人工治虫相比，成百倍地提高了生产效率，喷洒均匀，治虫及时，大大增强了治虫效果。 三下机械化作业程度的提高，不仅改善了农民的劳动生产条件，而且也为河北省发展高产高效农业、夺取粮棉丰收开创了一个崭新的局面。这是中央台和河北台报道的。
记者在中国农业发展国际研讨会上了解到，我国持续农业的发展以及取得的成果，已经引起了国外专家的关注。
持续农业是针对世界面临环境污染和资源退化提出的现代农业。
暫時啦喺天
下降，但是技术意識還是健。大连曼达队又把球掉入禁区内。小王涛。
今天我要向大家讲述的呢，就是一位副县长和2位大学生之间特殊的金钱关系。
武汉测绘科技大学校门口有个小邮电所，每到每个月的中旬，93001班的李迎宾都要来这里领汇款。他的这笔固定生活费是从家乡寄来的，但寄款人并不是他的家人。在武汉千里之外有个房县，它是鄂西北有名的贫困山区。 从房县副县长调任邻近的竹溪县任副县长的吉丰建一家，在外无亲无故，但吉丰建的抽屉里却有一叠寄款存根。
我真忍唔住大。
We are not naive. We are Chinese, so no to 23. And if you think it's just a few disgruntled people here out for a good day out, well, think again. I've been here for a long time, so I know the heat has been stifling, punishing even, and that was at the best of times. And you know what's more, I've seen young and old people, able and disabled people, people from almost every imaginable sector, political activists, and just plain old ordinary citizens. What we're seeing is a cross-section of today's Hong Kong society as we know it. These are the people, this is their voice, they're speaking as one. From me here in Wan Chai and Hennessy Road, back to you in the studio.
It's James Chow reporting live in Wan Chai. And scores of organizations and groups were represented.
The government says today's march is not about the loss of rights and freedoms, but the result of a legal issue being turned into a political one. Cecil Wong reports.
Are all these people really afraid of losing their rights and freedoms under the national security laws? The man responsible for drafting the legislation doesn't think so. In fact, Robert Alcock says they're taking to the streets because opponents of the laws have done a great job of politicizing a legal issue.
But of course this is politics. The opposition want to persuade the government to make more and more concessions. And the way they do that is by mounting well-orchestrated campaigns, by organizing political demonstrations and so on. So this is all part of a political program.
But one of the most vocal critics of the
All of our visually impaired have no information, I mean full information of this law, and the government haven't done anything to explain to the visually impaired person.
Many of these people have never taken to the streets before, but some of them told us today that after 6 years under Tong Qihua, walking in the heat for a few hours is worth it if they can get their message across.
There was chaos at MTR stations around Victoria Park this afternoon as large numbers of people tried to get to the park to join in the march. As part of the crowd control measures, some of the MTR trains passed by the Tin Hau and Causeway Bay stations non-stop at about 3 p.m. Emily Chan has more on the situation at Tin Hau.
Huge crowds packed the MTR Tin Hau station, the stop closest to Victoria Park. People were standing shoulder to shoulder. Escalators were dangerously crowded, and this little boy even got hurt. This woman says she is scared because there are too many people, and the situation is too chaotic. This man says the MTR was not prepared for the large numbers of people and should have made better plans to regulate human traffic. Some people were shouting down with the DAB. That's the Democratic Alliance for the Betterment of Hong Kong, which supports Article 23 legislation.